Pete from Light Gun Lunatics, just off the back of the other video with relation to the Light Gun Lunatics version 40 Light Gun community build for Batocera. That was using my Steam Deck plugged into my monitor using my original retro shooter guns. But this video is really just showing how to actually use it without a second monitor, just straight off on the Steam Deck. I'm just going to quickly launch into a couple of these games. You'll notice that, you know, some of these games will load faster than others, and again, that's because of the constraints of the hardware. This is an original LCD Steam Deck, but I'm sure the ROG Ally or above, which has a lot more horsepower, will run these a lot quicker. Look, the Batocera build again, can't thank Scotty, Damien, Mick, Tyrus, Mr. Bigglesworth, Johnny for his Discord, Mikhail chipped in. There's so many people to thank in regards to version 40. They'll only get better and better and better with version 41 and 42 when BlamCon and Retro Shooter and the Reapers become available. Yep, there is a patch for the Batocera and the Reapers, but on the advice of the Retro Shooter guys, they've said, look, I would hold off until a proper fix is happening. So they're actively talking to the Batocera devs to sort that out. But we'll still, like I was saying in the other video, we'll release this out into the community so people can get into it. Just a quick couple of things just to do with my Steam Deck while it's loading in the background is that I've got this plugged in still into a keyboard, and that's deliberate because I'm sure you can do keypad mapping and change settings just if you want to focus it onto your particular handheld. But again, we just want to make it, I guess, a universal build to cover as all the different systems that are out there and the like. But again, I think you'll find that some of these games, just, you know, with basic settings, pardon me, morning cough, just run like an absolute champ. So I'm just going to quickly use the Steam Deck. You can see the touchpad over here. I'll just hopefully keep everything in focus for you. Excuse the chubby digits. And it's like quite fun, right? It is just using scratch pad. Excuse the setup. I'm trying to play over the top of my tripod while I'm actually trying to play this. Yeah, so hopefully that gives you a bit of a feel for it. I'll just escape out of that. I'll try and pick another game. Operation Ghost. Admittedly, I haven't tried this on my Steam Deck, so this is the first time I've actually tried to run it on the Steam Deck, let alone just by itself without any guns or anything. So here you go, trial by error. That's promising. Yep, the controller stick and everything is working. Reckons you could play 2 players, but most of the wine Teknoparrot type games will only do player 1 on Batocera 40. I'm sure those things will change in the future. Just like in the other video too, I just want to temper and manage expectations that people think that Wine and Teknoparrot running on this is flawless. It's not. It can be very, 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 very trying. And pardon the shit shots while I'm trying to do the commentary. So, yeah, great. This is freaking awesome. You know, get into it. yeah. So again, the Teknoparrot Windows games, the Flash games, all those things that we've actually added to this particular build, we'll add more and more through the Facebook group. I can't thank enough the Batocera community and the French Batocera community. There are so many people to thank in those groups. I won't name them because again, I haven't spoken to them to give permission just to spill the beans. But Damien and others have just been just tireless and been super patient and very, very helpful. So credit where credit's due. Again, the Batocera community is doing this for the community, and there's so many people that are involved. It's just great, and this is just going to go from strength to strength. So it's just great that lots of people come together to want to help this out, rather than trying to hide this behind paid drives and sneaky paywalls. Talking about how only they can do it. Well, at the end of the day, the community's actually done it. So again, this is how we're going to release those kinds of things too. So hey, but look that plays like an absolute champ. So I might just leave it at that. I'm actually baking this into our archive as we speak, and we'll do a release, so people can get their hands on it now. Just like in the other video, this is going to be uploaded based on my 512 gigabyte micro SD card, which is a fast SD card, which I use in my Steam Deck. So it's going to need to be that size or above to make it work. A 512 USB stick won't cut it, because when the partition cuts into it, it's like 400 and something gigabyte. Now, arguably, does it take 512 space? No, it doesn't. I've just conveniently done it because that's the hardware that I'm floating around. I don't have 400 gig sticks floating around. But again, there's nothing stopping you pulling this apart and putting it onto a smaller drive, smaller form factor, whatever you want to do, fill your socks up. Just a lot of the themes, a lot of the scripts, a lot of the bits and pieces that the guys in Johnny's amazing TK Stitch Discord, we've all come together to try and pull this together as a package. The Light Gunman on archive.org, a lot of the original material has come from him, so there's a massive call out to him as well. Again, just another community member on the journey of light guns and what now looks like quite easily Steam Decks and other handhelds. But anyway, look, we'll get this out hopefully within the next week or two. But I'll end it there. Thanks everyone for your contribution. And there's only going to get bigger and better with version 41 and 42, and I'm really looking forward to it. So speak to you then. Bye.